Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Matchday show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Hello, good evening. Welcome back to Rangers Radio. Dundee 0, Rangers 0 in a dire display at Dens Park. Joining myself, Foxchair, back in the show is Albert. Dire, mate. Dire.
Hold on, give me a minute. Oh, I'm just gluing my telly back together.
Right,
Aye,
okay.
it was bad. It was bad, mate.
I don't know where to start with that, mate. They could have scored in the first minute again. Yeah.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Aye.
It's just a punt up the park. A silly punt up the park.
I don't
can't stop the cross.
I'll say it now and I'll say it again. I don't think the boy Sterling, like, his best place is in the middle of the park. I don't even think he looks a natural fullback, even though he's playing on the left, but still to see him on the right. The boy Cantwell, I talked about before the show, if he plays, he'll make things happen. It was a prediction, it wasn't what I was saying would happen, it was only what I was saying it could happen. He was dire, non-existent, along with the other two in midfield, Lawrence and Lundstrom. With nothing up front, the boy Silva, I don't know how he's getting to start. I really don't. The boy Seema started okay with a bit of effort. Roof, you need to give him chances in the box. We never made one.
Not one chance.
Not one. The back Goldson, Suter and Tav, along with for the first 20 minutes, mate, we were all at sea. Then we get a foothold in the match. But we huffed and puffed and done nothing all there. Nothing, no creativity. We were slow, ponderous, couldn't pass the ball. No runners off the ball. There's something wrong. I don't know what it is. To me, it looks as if the coaching staff's lost the dressing room, mate, because the wheels have come off spectacularly in the last couple of weeks, mate.
Well, the lost the dressing room. It's not the coaching staff that goes this time, honestly. It's the players. They've got to go, mate. Their time is up.
I don't know how you get rid of them. I don't know how you get rid of all of them, mate. And I think we've answered our question. Anybody who thinks that Big South's good at Rangnick Lundstrom, mate, he's spot on. He's a busted flush.
I'll tell you right now, if Clement gives him another contract, he's putting himself in a hell of a position, by the way, because it's already happened twice to two other managers. And how that big clown is getting away with what he's getting away with, I don't know, by the way, that Lundstrom. I don't know how he's getting away with this. He's doing absolutely nothing.
The manager and the coaching staff have got to take responsibility as well, mate. That shape that we're continually playing and played for the last 3 games, yeah, teams have worked it out. We're midfield playing a straight line up and down sometimes. So you just go inside us or outside us to the left or right, and there's acres of space, mate. Acres of space. And when we do have the 2 setters, most teams have worked it out. We can get 3 in there, and they've got 3 on 2, mate. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just the way I see it all there.
I think that I agree with you, mate. I think there's too many the same type players like Lawrence, Cantwell, Dow. They're the same player to me. I don't know about you. And they're trying to shoehorn 2 of them into a position that's not really their position. I don't know. It doesn't work. It's meaning the results are telling you it doesn't work. It did work for a wee while, and how that was, I'm not quite sure. But it doesn't work now. The midfield's non-existent. The
only time the midfield has been decent this season under Clement, it was either Jack or Sterling that were playing in beside Lundstrom. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but apart from that, with Lawrence trying there, Diamandi's come in and done okay, but he's a boy learning his trade. And arguably we've missed him in the last 2 games. I don't know, but we'll say we did. But the rest of them, dire effort, energy, movement, skill, ability. coaching, everything just looked so wrong. Everything. The corner kicks. Oh, I don't. Just everything's wrong, Albert.
Crazy. How many corner kicks has Taff took for us? And so, in fact, see the night, he actually took 2 or 3 decent ones. But I'm looking at it and going, players who can take corner kicks are throwing the ball to him. He's coming away across the other side of the park to take a corner kick. You're going, why don't you take the corner kick? What? I don't get what this is all about. What has Tavernier got to take the corner kicks for? I don't think it's going to make any difference. It's just a point I'm saying. It's just one of these things we persisted in and keep doing and then do it swingers at times and we threw a wee spell with that. We would have changed that. Oh, it's nuts, mate. It's just nuts. But there you go. I know. And then it's Suter drops. Lundstrom drops into the back last couple of minutes of the game. He drops back to the back 4 to allow Suter and Connor to push forward. I mean, that doesn't make sense, mate. That's just nuts. That just
and
doesn't
how many
make
times
sense.
did Big Golson put it out of the park, Nick, with a straight pass? A straight pass. And our day they called it a punt of the park. Yeah?
What concerned me is I'm trying to run for the ball.
Aye.
I looked at him and I went, I thought you were done, but I didn't realise how bad you really are.
He's lost half a yard, mate. He's lost half a yard in the last 6.
He's lost more than that.
6 months. He's lost 6 months. Look, we better get these phone lines open, but I can't put my finger on it, and it's a collective, mate. You can't say, oh, we lost it because the goalie made 2 rickets. The only one you could say done nothing wrong, right, was the goalie.
Yep. That's dreadful.
One shot in target in the second half, mate, when we're meant to be playing the urgency. So that tells me there's something right.
Urgency? I didn't see any urgency. I mean, that Dundee team are crap, by the way. Let's call
They've
that
got a couple of nice football players in the middle of the park. Yeah, they've nothing up front and they're organised at the back.
Two wee midgets in the middle of the park were winning headers in the middle of the park against Lundstrom and who else? Cantwell.
Lawrence.
And Lawrence. They were winning headers, and I'm going, what is actually 2 wee guys winning these headers? Okay, anyway. It was fun. You'd nearly laugh. You'd say, that's not right. What's happening here? But anyway, it's nothing each of us to enter that.
Yep. Let's hear from these.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
In a lot of respects, mate, that was even worse than Sunday. If that makes sense. I didn't think that was possible.
No, well, we actually got a clean sheet, so it wasn't. So it's cut and copy or paste and copy or whatever they copy and paste. That's that copy and paste. That's 50 Sunday. You could just do that for this show tonight. Just copy and paste Sunday. We all can get you early.
I wish you could, mate. We've been joined there with David. How are we doing, David?
Honestly, I don't get it. What's these players going to do? Get dropped? I honestly thought Clement would have seen what they're capable of throwing away at Ross County, but he's played basically the exact same team as last time. I don't get what we're doing with these guys anymore. Honestly,
I think I'll give my honest opinion. Look, I didn't think they changed. There was more changes than I thought there would be. 3. I thought Dessers would have started. If you're talking about picking people on form in the last 3 games, we're struggling to put anybody in the team, David. You're correct, mate. Albert.
Exactly, mate. Everybody's struggling to pick a team they do. The guys that we're going to put in and we're saying they're doing all right, they're just getting pass marks. It's not that they're miles ahead of everybody else. They're just getting pass marks. But their whole team's off form, and I don't know why. I just can't figure out why. I mean, you're looking at guys going, you're not a bad football player. Next thing, he can't get a ball under control. They're trying to run with the ball, and every team outruns us. You're going, how they? I don't know if the whole team's unfit or what's happening with this, but they look unfit, and I don't know why they're unfit, because they had a fortnight's holiday. Somebody pointed out they've had a fortnight's holiday. So why are they unfit? But Connor Golson running for that ball, that's alarm bells, mate. just right at the end there, the ball goes over his head. Nobody's chasing it. No Dundee player is chasing it. He's just going to collect the ball to bring it back. I'm telling you, I was looking at him. He looked like a 45-year-old guy running for a ball. I says, what's up with him? His legs have gone completely, mate. Gone. Anyway, it's not just him. It's
it's a collective. David, I don't know where to start, mate. I really don't.
No, I'm struggling. Like, I honestly, I thought they picked themselves up a wee bit after that Ross County game. I still had the hope a wee bit in the back of my head, like, right, maybe that's the thing, mate, to get them woke up. But then I seen Jack Butland doing an interview saying, oh, nobody's really that much bothered about the loss to Ross County, and that got me. I was like, nobody's that bothered? Really? It's the first time we've ever lost against Ross County and nobody's bothered. That tells you everything you need to know about this group of players. They've stolen wages off of us for years. They've gave us 3 major trophies. Absolute joke. See, honestly, I'd play the youth team for the rest of the season. The league is done. The league is done. I don't like saying that as a Rangers fan, right? I want to support my players through thick and thin, no matter what. I can't support them anymore. There's 2 players I'd keep that entire team if they're for next season. Other than that, get them all shot. Who would
the 2 players be, mate?
It'd be Butland and Cantwell.
Did you watch Cantwell tonight?
I don't think it's his thing. I think he's a guy that can improve with the right players around him. But the rest of them need shot. Shot out the door as quickly as possible. I don't care if we're taking losses on it. I don't care if we're gaining away.
The trouble is, mate, it's not that simple with years to go. But I don't know where to start, mate. You don't know where to start. We'll get Seema, it's Silver up front, who's no kicked the ball in weeks and months, did nothing to come in. We tried Roof tonight. Can't blame him. Dessers come on. To be fair, in the big game, he had 1 shot and never get any service as such. There's no service. There's something wrong with the shape. It's gone, and it's come. I don't know what's happened, but the wheels have come off, and there's something spread through that team in the last 3 weeks that I can't put my finger on it all there.
I agree with you, mate. I can't put my finger. I just see Lundstrom all the time for me. He's the main man. He's the man in the middle of the park. He's the man that seems to be the mouth in the whole team. And all I see is this guy just getting away with it again, falling back into that back four and just simple, wee, stupid, meaningless passes going nowhere. He's doing nothing, mate. I mean, think out one thing that he done creative tonight. Absolutely nothing, mate. Nothing. And he's our main man. Oh, Jesus. I've renewed my season ticket already. I'll tell you that. See, if he gets a contract, I'm regretting doing it. I really am regretting doing it if he gets a contract. It's no on, mate.
Anyway, we've been joined by Stuart. Evening, Stuart.
Evening, guys. How you doing after that debacle? That's the only way I could describe it. I don't know. But listen, I've said it for a couple of weeks. I think the managers, he was losing the dressing room. They lost it on Sunday. He's totally gone with it now. That's it. That's the dressing room lost. There's something, as you say, you can't put your finger on it. He's too stubborn. He sticks with the same formation all the time. It's not been working for a wee while. Goldson's getting bullied. Suter's not up to it either. Let's be honest about it. He's not up to it. They're getting bullied in midfield, and they're not prepared to change the shape. Playing Silva out in the left. I mean, God almighty, he's a £500,000. I would rather hear the wee blonde-haired boy coming his name for Dundee than Silva any day. You know, there's 2 or 3 of them you would have had instead of Silva. 35 million quid. You're having a laugh. Only 2 I would keep. I heard some of the guys saying who would keep. I think Seema's okay. Butland, the rest can go. Lawrence, he's got a double chin. He's blonde. I watched him running for the ball. He couldn't keep up with the guy. Cantwell as well. Cantwell was brutal. He's not got any pace. He's got a bit of trickery, and it's all good for him when he's winning. He's one of these fancy players when he's winning, and that looks good.
He's atrocious tonight, mate. Atrocious.
At least at least it puts us out of misery. We know there's something wrong at the club. Where a Phil could take us forward, I've got my doubts, man. I've got my doubts.
I don't think you're alone, mate. There'll be questions. People will be looking at it, and I think that's 2 games in 8 we've won. Yeah,
I know.
2 games in 8, so there'll be questions answered. We've been joined by Denver. Evening, Denver.
Afternoon, guys. The anger's after war. I'm telling you, I'm sick every season, Ox, watching that same crap. We hand the Rattlers the league every single year. There's not one of them's got one bit of fight, and I'm telling you, Ox, I'm up to it. If I can stop swearing today, it'll be a good thing. I'll tell you, man.
Mate, I don't know where to start, mate. It's a collective. Tav's lost half a yard. Golson's done. Suter, well, I would like to see him playing his natural side to give him a chance. But playing the boy left back, Sterling, who I don't think had a good game there. The midfield 3 tonight, Lawrence, Lundstrom and Cantwell. I don't know who was the worst.
Right.
And then up front, Silva, nothing to offer. Scottish game's too physical for him. Yeah. Seamer, he's coming back for injury. Obviously got a bit of pace. Huffed and puffed in the first 20 minutes. Maybe should have scored. After that, nothing. We never got the bottom. And to be fair in Roof and Dessers, who I know Dessers' greatest fan, well, we never made any chances tonight. So you can't blame the centre forward. But even then, their link-up play was poor, mate. Then the subs come on. I thought Dowell was even worse. And then Matondo was back to the Matondo we know. No, the one that scored the goal against them, mate. And young McCausland couldn't influence the game neither. And he looks like a wee boy playing men's football and all. He's not physically ready.
They brought him on late anyway, Ox. They should have brought him on earlier. I mean, see when you sit and watch that, and you watch that Dundee team fighting for every ball at the last minute, and we're swanning about and, passing. I've never seen a team in my life that give the possession away as easy as this Rangers team. They would drive you to drink, man, if you weren't already there.
I think we summed it up well, Bear, and I'll bring the boys in with this one. See, the last minute we broke away and Lawrence couldn't pass it through to Matondo. It was the last minute. He put it at the park behind them. That summed it up.
That just summed it up. Aye, that just did sum it up, mate. Absolutely. Denver's right, by the way. We give the ball away a lot. See all the transitions that come against us, the breakaways that come against us. It's us that gave the ball away. It's no them win the ball. We've just gave the ball away. We're trying to do a forward pass, we get it away. We try to do a 1-2s, we don't know what they are. But we get through to our forwards, who are always facing away towards their own goal, always. We never get in behind anybody. We never get anybody turned. If we get it to Roof, they give the ball to Roof. He's about 5 yards away from the halfway line. He turns the guy and he drops the other guy who he twisted and ended up getting off. Like Shaughnessy, that was Roof that done that because he sailed him a dummy. And you're going, that's great. If you're up in the 18-yard box, we should be getting it. He does that and he gets a shot off. He's practically on the halfway line doing this. And you're saying, what good's that? I'm not blaming Roof. I'm blaming the players. Going, game the ball up where he's going to make a difference. But we never see we keep getting the ball away, and then as soon as we get away, bang, every team are right through on us. We pace, and then you go, we're midfield, can he catch them? And then we're 2 centre halves, I'll never catch them. And our full backs are usually out of position anyway. So that is the system we play. It's nuts. I mean, we literally lost a goal, and if it was on target, the shot was on target, it's a goal. And inside the first minute again, Golson can't stop a guy crossing the ball. The big clown goes out to get him. He gets to the guy and he can't stop him crossing the ball. It's incredible, mate, how bad it is.
David?
We're back to the banter years, guys. That's where we are. We're back again. We're back there again. And it's going to take a massive rebuild. And I'm starting to have doubts if the club wants a guy to pull it off. That's what has this team's doing to me. Honestly, I've lost all belief in this entire starting 11, apart from Butland and Cantwell, as I said beforehand. I do trust in them, But it's just this train is driving me insane.
Well, with the international break, we've come back. We've played 7 halves, and 5 of them have been abysmal, Denver.
I know, if you could give me these 6 halves right now, Ox, I'd down them in a wanny. I'm telling you, that's what I need, a 6 halves right now. I'm telling you, after Warwick, it's just, and you know, this is where Clement will prove what kind of manager he is. Because if he sticks back at these guys, they'll cost him his job just the same as they cost Beale and Gio their jobs. And it's the same outfit, hour and hour and hour again.
The leadership, the so-called leadership in the team's a busted flush because they're not doing it, and we can see through it, you know. And my gut is that Lundstrom's been told he's not getting the deal he wants, and he can't play because he's tripping over his lip.
You know,
just the way it is.
See, when I watched that wee Marilyn Monroe look-alike in Dundee, the DDT clause, that's what we need. We need a guy, no him, but we need a guy with a bit of dig, a bit of fight, no Lawrence. And I'm after warm now, telling you.
Lawrence is done. Lawrence can't move. Move. Yeah.
And he played in 90 minutes as well. That's the unbelievable thing about it.
We bummed him up. He said, he's a good football player. He'll be all right. He'll be an asset. Well, he can't play, and he can't. Where can you play him? He's no pace. Nothing.
Well, Lawrence, Dow, and Canto, you can't build a team around players like that. They're luxury players. They're the icing on the cake type players. You've got to have a solid team, and you add them to it, and they give you a wee bit of sparkle when they're on their game. But you can't build a team around them. You've got to build your team properly, and everybody knows how to do it. Solid defence, solid spine. That's how you build a team. We've not got any of that, mate. We're just wide open and play. It's a retirement home. We've got Tavernier on a 4-year deal, and he's in his 30s. We've got Goldson on his 30s on a 4-year deal. You got Lundstrom begging and telling you, I'm happy to retire at Rangers. I bet you. You've got Roof done on 30-odd grand a week or 28 grand or whatever it is. You've got Jack retiring. He can't run. He just wants to go to the Euros. That's all he's interested in. You've got Barisic in his 30s, no one to sign. Fine. But he shouldn't be there that length of time. You're sitting going, all these players, by the way. Now you've got Lawrence and you've got Lawrence, Dow, who are basically done. You can see they're done players. And you're going, this is a retirement home. And we're talking about getting Lundstrom a contract. I can't believe what we're trying. No. It's crazy, mate. It's just crazy. And you look at these performances they're putting in the new and you go, are you going to sign us up for another 3 year of that with these players? Because you've got 2 year we can't Tab and 2 year way or 3 year way your man Goldstein still in their contract.
Mate, they'll not be able to play in the Rangers first team. Their legs have gone, mate.
You've still got them there. This is the point. You've still got them there.
Mate. That's the problem. That lies the problem. But Denver, I've not got all the answers because usually you can say, we missed a lot of chances or we're goalie the howler. But again, all right. You could say the defence kept a clean sheet, but for the first 20 minutes they were out at sea. They looked as if they could score occasionally when they come up the park. The midfield just did not function, created nothing. But then they passed the ball, then they keep the ball, made nothing for the forwards, and the movement for the forwards, Denver, was a joke.
Aye, you know, Ox, we're hanging that boy Sterling out to dry. We found the boy, we signed him as a right back. And we found him as a good midfield player, and we've not played him there. And we're accommodating other players. And it's time Clement played the guy in his proper position. If it's no right back, he has to play in midfield because the guy's got it. But we're just hanging him out to dry, and it's rang. It just makes me as mad as can be because that boy's a learner. He's always paying attention to the game and paying. Oh man. Telling you, it's just as well it's only 3:30 in the afternoon here at Ox because I'd be a batter on that drink by now, I'll tell you.
I always found time was not a problem for that, mate. There's never a restriction for me.
all he used to do was move the time on his watch.
Aye. That's what that's what's got a wee button at the side for. Move it on.
That'll be cool. Anyway, we've been joined with our big mucker, Big Al. Who always tells the truth, big man.
Aye, it's 12 o'clock somewhere. It's American.
Well said, mate. Well said. You
Denver.
didn't phone up just to say that.
Denver. Sorry, Denver. I do apologise. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Man, I've not spoken to you for a couple of years, Al, and you forgot about me already.
No, I hadn't forgotten about you, man. I seen something at the window. Anyway, what was I going to say to you? Have you seen the manager's post-match comments?
Well, we're just going to hear it if that's all right with you, mate.
Aye,
you everybody get yourself on mute and we'll hear from the manager.
He's lost it, man.
Let's see.
Philippe, a goalless draw here tonight. How do you assess that one?
Yeah, that we were the best team now. That we played a better game than against Ross County, what was not difficult, because that was a bad game. But we showed our structure again. We created enough chances, and it's difficult against a team who plays man marking all over the pitch to find this free space. So you need to score this first goal, and then the games opens up. And now it was not the case. They had a few really good saves of the goalkeeper, a few balls saved on the line, and you need that part of luck also to score goals.
Yeah, is that the frustration tonight, just to not be able to take one of those chances?
Yes, because it's been our strength all season that we scored a lot of goals, and that we create every game also enough chances. So it's about now recovering and looking forward to Sunday to win the semi-final.
How are your squad? And there it's obviously been a tough week with the defeat at Ross County too.
Yeah, they're really disappointed because they wanted, of course, to win again. They wanted to react after the bad performance against Ross County. They wanted to win for the fans also. So, of course, they're disappointed now. But we need to look forward now and to be ready for Sunday.
How do you go about getting them ready for Sunday?
To show the things that we could do better and the things that were good. And there were many things much better than against Ross County. So we need to build on that. And also with the players coming back out of injury, like Kemar, like Abda, to make them stronger again. But you need time for that. That you cannot solve in a few days.
Wow. Listen, I don't mean to be flipping and I don't want to be rude to the manager, but he's talking about his proverbial Big Al.
Oh, well, that's what I thought when I heard it. But what chances was he talking about?
I must have blinked and missed them.
Aye, I missed all them and all. Aye. Look, your quote right at the beginning of the show was spot on. The wheels of truly came off. So I'm not exactly sure where we go from here. Look, try to be not too negative. We've got a chance to kind of have some sort of salvo to the season in regards to the cup. So we have to look forward to that. We've got a chance to rectify some wrongs, but he has to stand up and listen to the fans. I mean, we're not right all the time, but we've been screaming it for weeks. Why is he playing Sterling at left back? There's bound to be somebody else that can just play there, that can fill a gap, can just defend. Sterling has to be in the middle of that park. But we're screaming out for that link between the defenders and the midfield, or somebody just to break up play and push the ball forward. Sick of seeing the ball going back away. I'm not going to. We all know the players that shouldn't be there any longer. They need to go. This is where the club needs to step up, and they need to back this guy if he's a man. But I'm not 100% sure, because I seen him standing at the edge of the park. He had it in his head to walk up that tunnel again, because he looked and he went to go, and then I think he kind of felt better and turned towards our dugout. But the pressure's on him now. The pressure big time is on him. He's got a chance to kind of rectify it, but the players aren't doing nothing for him. Matondo, he had 2 wonder goals, but I think that's what you're going to see for that boy. Dessers, maybe that's the chance he's talking about, that strike. But
It was the sitter. It was a decent effort.
No, aye. But what I'm getting is that's a chance. That must be what he's kind of referring. If that's a chance, and how many balls got cleared off the line, and just we're in a bad way. But there is a slight chance that we can pull something at the heart. I'm not saying the league's gone, but it'd be very, very difficult to push forward.
There's no runs in the well,
look, I've got the full teams getting up here, so I'll let you go. But great show again. Aye, keep it going for the Rangers, man. That's all we can do.
Take care, cheers, big man.
No, thank you. Bye.
Cheers, mate. Denver.
Aye. For him to come away and say that we were the best team there, I mean, we had the mere possession, that was it. But, we created nothing. Created that chance for Dessers, that was it. Man alive. We're going to see the mark of the man now, Ox. We're going to see what he's all about. He can't make many changes on Sunday anyway.
No, I get it, Denver. He's no one to throw his team under the bus. I understand all that.
And especially semi-final.
I fully understand all that. I get it. But you've got to be so careful what you say, because you turn from being somebody who's respected, you can turn quickly to a joke figure. Albert.
I feel sorry for him, because what can he say? You can't throw them under the bus. You know that anyway. You just said that, Ox. But what can he say? Truly, all right. The chance he's talking about is the Dessers, chance, the Seamer. Big man should have scored that. But again, he's getting pushed in the back, by the way. See if the boy misses the ball altogether. That's a penalty kick. I mean, he's pushed that guy, yeah. The Lamb pushes him in the back. And I'm saying to myself, if it's no penalty, it should be a foul. All right, that might have not made a difference. It might have made, who knows? It's football, isn't it? But to say we're the better team, no, that's nonsense. That Dundee didn't struggle to contain us, mate. They just didn't struggle at all.
The goalie made one save in the second half, mate.
That's what I'm saying. They coped to us easy. And when you say you're playing well and you're the better team, that means that they're under pressure. They're struggling. They're hanging on with their fingernails to keep you at bay. That wasn't the case today. No, I mean, so we weren't the better team. The two teams were pretty average, pretty much the same. Garbage, the two of them. It was a dire game of football to watch. I mean, there wasn't any. The only quality in it was the roof turn. That was it. That was only better quality I seen in the whole game.
It started lively. It started because obviously they were coming forward, and you're saying, all right, okay, if we get a foothold in this game and they're coming forward, but slowly they were out of their shape and we're just trying to do the counter. But when at least they could pass the ball, their passing was a dreadful. Denver.
Aye, it's it's obvious they watched the game, and they're easy to see how to beat us, man, or take points off us. Every team in the league can see our weakness, and it was highlighted on Sunday, and then again tonight. So I don't know. I don't know what the rest of the season holds. I'm not confident for Sunday. I'll be honest with you. When we were watching that game on Sunday morning, I said to my boy, I've got a sneaky feeling this is not going to be good. And then we go 1-up, and I thought, well, we'll probably come back. We'll probably do all right and get a result. No, it didn't happen. Tonight, we're just back to the same old last couple of years, Ox, at the end of the season. Awful. God awful.
Yeah. I don't, listen, I said earlier on, I don't know where to start. Yeah. I don't know. For me, the guys, Lundstrom, Golson, and Suter, touched the ball far too much.
Yep. You want them. You want, if you're an opposition team, you want the three on the ball, because they're not going to hurt you. So if I was a manager, I'd go make sure that you close down all the spaces. And Clement touched on it. They're man-marking all our players over the park. That means if you're man-marking, it's a simple fix. Everybody has to win their personal battle now. And that's what's happening. Nobody's winning their personal battle. If they're man-marking you, you've got to overcome that player.
But if you're getting man-marked and you're playing as a forward player, right, that used to be the right one ringer would be up against the left back. So you're getting man-marked. So if you're getting somebody's following you everywhere, you've got to work hard and get away from him, or take him in where he doesn't want to be. Yeah. You've got to move off the ball. But if you're so rigid in your formation, it gives you problems. And that's the worry for me. And I've been saying it for weeks, mate. When the midfield, the way we play, I told you, didn't I? It's like a straight line up and down the park, mate.
But the good thing is that if the team are disappointed, they told me the team are disappointed. So that's a good thing, isn't it?
As long as we learn from it, though, Albert. As long as we learn.
Disappointed and we'll learn.
We'll be good. We'll be good.
Aye, that's fine. That's fine. That will send me to bed with a smile on my face.
You'll sleep better tonight, Albert. You'll sleep better all day. You know one thing I've noticed in the last 3 games, and especially in the first half against the Scum mob, we don't move off the ball. We make passes and then we just stone. Yep. And then it was the same on Sunday, and it's the same today. We get that line across the park, as you say, Docs, and we don't pass the ball and then move into space to get the return pass. So, and I think that's where we're letting ourselves down right now.
Well, there's a lot wrong, Denver. There's a lot wrong.
Oh, aye.
You know, it looks as if there's been a fault. I don't know why, but it looks as if there's been a fault. Because it went from being, a team that were playing reasonable stuff to just looking clueless since the international break. Albert.
True, mate. I don't know what's happened. I don't think Clement knows what's happened. I think he's as gobsmacked as us. And if they have fell out with him, they're not telling him. But I'm telling you one thing, I'm backing the manager. If it's a dressing room revolt, we've got in our hands there. Well, the dressing room has to go, mate, as far as I'm concerned. Because we can't keep sacking managers. That's just no right, mate. Same players sit there and the Taverniers went through 7 managers. Goldson's went through 3 or 4. You're gonna wait a minute. You can't keep getting through managers and these clowns keep stay in the team, stay at the club, and keep winning nothing. They win a League Cup, we're all supposed to be happy.
You can see that Tav, with the greatest respect, Tav's pulled us out a hole a few times, and his strength was always going forward. Denver, the guys are just getting in front of him. They're just standing in front of him now, and he's nowhere to go. Yeah. What he's also doing, he's playing him inside. And what you see when he's playing him inside, Tav can never play in midfield. He's a fullback. His greatest strength is coming late and getting in the box and maybe scoring the odd goal. That's his greatest strength, or crossing the ball, getting down the wing. When he goes inside, you've took the crossing away from him. Yeah. And there's so much wrong, mate. So much wrong.
You know, down to Clement, because he made that comment at the start of the season when he just came in, that he watched all the games. So if he's watched all the games, he knows who the usual suspects are, Hawks. And if he doesn't deal with it, it's going to cost him his job. It's as simple as that. Because these guys, as Albert says, a retirement home, and that's it. And they'll just sit back and watch. And if you don't stand up to them, then it's going to cost him his job, Ops. That's it. No this season. But if he sticks by them next season, we're going to be in a bad, bad way.
Lundstrom's wanting a pay rise for this crap, by the way, remember. He's wanting a pay rise.
Aye.
Can you believe it?
Aye, I can believe it.
He wants a pay rise.
Listen, there's only 2 people who should get a pay rise. That's me and you, fucking running doing this.
I'm taking up the offer for HR to go for therapy, by the way.
Fox is a man.
Sorry, I missed that. I missed that. Sorry.
I said I'm taking up the offer of HR to go and get some therapy.
You only need to go on the couch. But listen, Denver, we're going to go. We're going to start winding up, yeah?
Yeah.
But there's so much wrong. The midfield, the defence, the forwards. Yeah, two of the players playing the right under the players.
Yep.
And you've got 2 that, if we agree, their legs have gone. We've got a guy playing out of position at left back, I think, who should be playing in midfield.
Yep.
We've got Cantwell, luxury player. When he plays well, he's a nice player. There's no doubt in that, but non-existent in the right. Lawrence, can he run? Lundstrom, can he run? You know, so we've got a decent goalkeeper. Apart from that, we're really struggling, mate, on this form. Up until 12 days ago, we thought everything was reasonably going all right, but wow.
Yep. We're in the same place we've been in the last 2 years, Ox. I've been on this show for a few number of years now, going way back to when they did that Progress Negerhorn, and it's the same characters again that's letting us down, and that's a long time ago. And I continue to watch every week. I watch every game, and you see it slipping away. And the saddest thing is we're sitting here, and that Terrier mob are laughing at us. That's the saddest thing, because we give it to them every time.
Aye. Well, we've shot ourselves in the foot. We've only got ourselves to blame. We can't blame anybody else. We couldn't even blame that pitch tonight, all bit. It looked all right, didn't it?
Oh, we can blame it. It don't make any difference. It's not the pitch. It was not to do with the pitch on it, no. It was just for crap. It was just crap, mate. That's the bottom line. You got to face up to it. Saying that the league's no done. Well, it isn't really done, but it's not in our hands anymore, and we've let that slip, and then we'll get the usual guff before the semi-finals. We'll need to come out and put this right, and then if they turn up and play like that, it's the semi-final, they're not winning the semi-final playing like that. What we're doing, what's happening here? And don't forget we're background staff, by the way. Don't forget them, because they play a big, huge part in this club, by the way. They get all the stats, and they go to the dressing room right, and everybody's knowing a red zone and all that nonsense, and they've got them all around about the wee daft bras and all that, taking information that means absolutely nothing, because that team didn't look fit to me. I don't know if they use. They might be done, but they didn't look fit at all. Again, that's your fault. That's not to do with Dundee or Ross County or anybody else for that matter. That's your fault, mate. Why are you in this state? I can't understand it. And to be fair to the managers, he's done a minor miracle. It just shows you how bad this crew are when he actually got us up to this stage in the season. Because Beale had to deal with this and all, and so did Van Bronckhorst. So you've got to say 10 out of 10 for his efforts to get us to now. But you've got to support him now. You've got to give him a bit of backup and just say, the true story will come out. No, I mean, especially if this clear out starts, the true story will come out of what happened. Because something's happened. I don't know what it is, but something's definitely happened that we don't know about.
I would think that one of the leadership's been told he's not getting a new contract, and dressing rooms are a complex place, or he's not getting the deal he thinks he deserves. And then the wheels come off, and then you get cliques, and then when things don't go well, it's a complex place, a football dressing room, especially now in professional football, because you can't do what John Wallace would do, yeah. You know.
Well, that is the case, mate. The manager's got to see it. He's going to get hold of him and say, look, is this it? Are you just down tools now? Is this it? And I've told you before about him anyway. He does down tools. You've all seen it. He's done it 2 or 3 times. And I keep telling you, if that's in your makeup, that's not going away. That's still going to be there. And if we give him another contract, you've still got the fact that if it gets hard again, he's just going to chuck it again. Nah, no for me, mate. It's got to be radical now. It's got to be really gutted out and saying, right, we really need to get the base of this right. Because if we go, wait till Clement gets his team, and if he buys a shower of duds, what we doing now? We let Beale do it. Don't get me wrong, not all Beale's players are duds. I mean, Sterling's no a dud, Butland's no a dud, Seamer's no a dud. So there's players there, and I think Danilo will come good. Whether he's going to be a prolific goal scorer, I don't know. But listen, up to this point, he's no a dud. So give him a wee bit of slack for that. But you're looking at Clement and going, right, well, how are we going to go about this rebuild? How are we going to go about? So he started the defence. No, I don't think he expected he would have to start with Tav and Goldson and Lundstrom. I don't think he thought, no. He said, I'll give Lundstrom a contract, and they 2 are already on contract, so I don't need to bother about that. I can spend what budget I've got on other parts of the team. Now he has to reassess that whole thing and look at it and say, well, I'm going to have to. And you've got to address your defence, and you don't get a defence, it's pointless, mate. It's just absolutely pointless. You're just building on sand if you're not getting a good foundation, and a good foundation starts with your defence. He's got to do it, mate. And that's the way forward that I can see. But you're going to get the money. We need massive investment. You're going to do the whole team. And I don't see that coming very well.
Aye, well, it's building a whole team's difficult in one transfer window. Well, Denver better.
Aye, hopefully he's got some good contacts in the European market, Ox, I don't see
I don't know if that's the answer, mate.
What do you think?
I just think we need someone with identity back.
Where are you going to go then, Ox? You talking about Shankland and stuff like that?
Oh, I don't know if Shankland's the answer, because let's be honest, he's going to be heading towards 30. And if you were taking him on a free contract, because he's out of contract, you were getting a couple of years out of him, that's fine. But he's not a young boy, we've got to watch, but we do need some of our identity back, and I don't know how we do it, because we've let it go. That's only my opinion. Denver, no.
Aye, well, that's valid, Docs, but the thing is, there's no too many options in the Scottish football that I can see that I would take. I mean, everybody talks about Lewis Ferguson. Lewis Ferguson only came the player he became because he went to Italy. Because if Lewis Ferguson had gone to Rangers, he would just be the same level of player he was at Aberdeen, honestly. Yep. That's the way, yeah. You need boys that need to have the big balls and go elsewhere and learn their trade and learn different ways of playing football. Because Scottish football is dross. Scottish football is awful.
Oh,
and the coaching, mate. And the Scottish coaching, mate. Dross, absolute dross.
Awful, just awful. So.
But we've known the Scottish coach for a long time.
Aye.
That big idiot goalkeeping coach is sitting on that bench. Look at him. I've had him a long time.
Yeah, he seems to be there for a lot of managers. Colin. I don't know what he does, but he's been there for a lot of managers. But everybody's disappointed tonight. Denver, you never give up. You never know. You keep going. Where there's life, there's hope. It's a game of football.
I'll still be watching.
Try and start and win the next game, yeah.
I'll still be watching on Sunday. Hopefully we get a win, but I don't have any faith in that team right now. I just don't see it. If ever there was a time for Hearts to do this is it, And everybody, as I said earlier on, every team in Scotland can see our weak points and know they're targeting them. And it's doing the wings. I mean, I don't like Barisic. I've got no time for Barisic, but I would have popped Barisic on the night and put him at left back and put Big Stirling in the midfield for a bit of beefing up there. But he's just not doing it. So I don't know why, because I see Big Stirling as a similar player to Big Bassey, the way he was the couple of years ago when he was with us. So I don't know. I don't know where we go for year, Ox, honestly.
Well, to me that was the best part of the season. Under come on, running about the League Cup final, and Stirling was playing in midfield.
Aye, and exactly.
We've changed it, and we stumbled on it.
Aye.
And we've changed it. And it's not really worked since. Obviously Diamandi's come in, but he's a young boy at all, better learning his trade, isn't he?
Yeah, Stirling you can't depend on to have all the experience in midfield, and the same with Diamandi. I mean, if you put the two of them in there and Raskin, that's a really inexperienced midfield you've got.
It wouldn't be any worse than what we watched tonight, mate.
Probably not. I mean, it could be hard to be worse than what we watched tonight. Come on.
What's happened with young Raskin? I know I'm not his greatest fan with his distribution, but he wouldn't have been any worse than Tom Lawrence tonight, would he?
Oh, no, he wouldn't.
I'm
just reading that quote that's in the
face. I just leave that. That's an old one, aye. That's an old one. Right, last word for your good self, Denver.
Good to talk to you again, guys. Wish you all the best. You keep me going here in Denver, Colorado. Just to let you know, I know your weather's awful, but it's 75 degrees and sunny here. So keep it going for
At least you're going out for a nice bit of suntan and a beer.
I'm going to go and sit in front of the porch now, Albert. Come and join me. I'll crack up.
I'd love to do it, mate. I'd love to do it. We could greet any of our pints, mate.
That's right, aye. Oh, no, pints, no pints. Beers for alcoholics, Albert. Beers for alcoholics.
Is that right, aye? Is that what they say? My mate tells me you can't be an alcoholic. You can't be an alcoholic if you just drink beer. That's his theory on it.
Listen, don't invite him, Denver. Last time, it took me a month to get rid of him.
And let's be honest, if the polls didn't turn up, I wasn't leaving.
He was only good for the weekend.
At least we ended up in a laugh anyway, guys, you know.
Well. Cheers, Denver. Catch you soon. All there.
Cheers, bud.
All there.
Aye. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? There's no use greeting over spilt milk, as I say. It's we'll see what happens at the weekend. So it's behind us, mate. Where we are. I don't know what the guy does. I feel sorry for the manager, I really do. I don't know. We don't know what to do. I think he's in the same boat. He's stuck with his crew. And if they have down tools, which we all suspect now, or maybe certain ones have down tools, it's a liberty, mate. It really is a liberty. And it's happened too many times.
I'm not feeling sympathy for the manager. He's a highly paid professional, mate. I think he's made some errors, and some of it he's brought on himself, and some of these quotes he's got to watch are getting ridiculous now. He was a breath of fresh air. But quickly that can change because we're a fickle bunch, and I like Big Phil, but listen, he didn't play well tonight. He can't dress that up. He cannot dress that up. Yeah, we had 17 shots, but the goalkeeper had 2 saves, mate. You know?
17 shots. I know. Look, seeing these stats come up, no, I just ignore them, mate. There's just no. With 65% of the play, 17 shots, 9 on. Well, that garbage, mate. It's just nonsense. It's just silly people with their computers filling in their time and going talking utter garbage. You know, it means nothing.
Exactly, mate. Right. Thanks to you for doing the show. Thanks to Denver. Big Al joining us for all parts of the world, Australia and obviously the USA. Thanks to Stuart and David who joined us closer to home. Thanks to Fox and Old School Blue for doing the technicals. This is RangersRadio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 8 and 10 with another post-mortem. Take it away, Old School Blue.